The Los Angeles Lakers have completed the move that fans have been waiting for. With their backs against the wall and a late second-round pick their only method of sustainable improvement, Los Angeles traded up 10 spots in advance of the second night of the 2025 NBA Draft. In the process, the Lakers have secured a golden opportunity to the land biggest steal of the annual selection process, Stanford center Maxime Reynaud. Los Angeles was slated to have the number 55 overall selection in the 2025 NBA Draft. Quality talent can still be found at that stage, but the introduction of NIL has led many to fear that landing a rotational player in the mid to late 50s will be even more challenging than it already was. Facing that possibility, the Lakers sent the number 55 pick and cash to the Chicago Bulls for the number 45 overall selection. Per Shams Charania of ESPN. There's no guaranteeing they'll still be on the board, but Los Angeles could now have a golden opportunity to add a massive steal of a selection in Reynaud. Lakers move up 10 picks to number 45, could have shot at Maxime Reynaud. Reynaud is a 7 feet 0.25 inches and 237-pound center with a 7 feet 1.25 inches wingspan and 9 feet 2 inches standing reach. In addition to checking the boxes as far as measurements are concerned, he's surprisingly athletic for a player his size, possessing the ability to comfortably play above the rim. For a Lakers team in need of lob targets and depth at center, Reynaud seems to check the boxes they're looking for at the 5 spot. Beyond his physical attributes, Reynaud is one of the most intriguing prospects left on the board. He's a skilled center who refined his game across 4 seasons at Stanford and ultimately became one of the more intriguing 3 and D bigs in the country. Kevin O'Connor of Yahoo Sports compared him to NBA champion Brook Lopez, an apt comparison considering his ability to space the floor, protect the paint, and fit the modern game. Reynaud finished the 2024-25 season averaging 20.2 points, 10.6 rebounds, 2.7 offensive boards, 1.7 assists, 1.4 blocks, 0.9 steals, and 1.9 three-point field goals made per game. He shot 35% from beyond the arc over the past 2 seasons, as well as 77.5% at the free throw line. A 3 and D big with both pick-and-roll and pick-and-pop potential, there's instant reason for intrigue as far as the Lakers' modern offense is concerned. Defensively, Reynaud has proven capable of making his mark on the glass and as a playmaker. He increased his per 40 averages in blocks and steals across each of his seasons with the Cardinal and has untapped potential the Lakers could still explore. Reynaud may not be available by number 45, but if he is, the Lakers could land the biggest steal of the draft after completing a necessary trade to move up 10 spots. Austin Reaves has become a fan favorite for the Los Angeles Lakers after joining them as an undrafted prospect back in 2021. A playoff monster who just had a breakout season, Reaves has consistently been involved in trade rumors due to the Lakers being short on assets to enter the market. Still under contract with LA for another season with a player option for 2026-27, Reaves now looks set to enter free agency next season. In an unsurprising move, he has turned down a 4-year extension worth $89.2 million, according to Dan Woik of The Athletic, and will most likely turn down his player option as well, according to The Athletic's Dan Woik. The $89.2 million extension was the maximum the Lakers could offer under CBA rules. However, considering Reaves' development over the past few seasons, he should command much more as a free agent. Austin Reaves still expected to play for the Lakers in 2026-27. Of course, the refusal does not mean Reaves will not continue with the Lakers. He can still choose to re-sign with his current team after turning down the player option. Sources close to the situation have revealed that the refusal has nothing to do with his overall situation with LA. Instead, it is purely down to financial reasons. Rumors had previously suggested that the Lakers might view the 26-year-old as a prime asset, particularly as the Lakers continue their search for a starting center. The extension offer does signify that LA has no intention of giving up Reaves. Hence, he has likely refused the extension in the hopes of a much higher salary next offseason. The shooting guard averaged a career-best 20.2 points, 5.8 assists, and 4.2 rebounds per game last season. While his numbers dropped slightly in the first-round series against the Timberwolves, it is clear that the front office still values him. In games, the Lakers' trio of Luka Doncic, LeBron James and Reeves started together, they had a commanding 10-3 record. Back in 2023, Reeves signed a 4-year, $54 million deal with the Lakers as a restricted free agent, which was also the highest salary that he could receive from LA back then as well. The NBA rumors are heating up with free agency starting in less than a week, and the Los Angeles Lakers along with the New York Knicks are front and center amid plenty of speculation. Teams without salary cap space will be forced to explore the trade market if the franchises are looking to make a major addition. Some NBA trade proposals are more wild than others, and one blockbuster idea is being floated as the NBA draft nears a close. Any potential trade involving the Lakers and Knicks is sure to generate interest given the two teams' massive fan bases. Bleacher Report's Zach Buckley floated 3 potential landing spots for a possible trade involving Knicks star Karl-Anthony Towns. The Detroit Pistons, Golden State Warriors, and yes, the Lakers were proposed by the analyst. It is worth noting that finding a way to navigate the salary cap for a Lakers-Knicks trade involving Towns is more than complicated. That said, it is hard to argue with Towns' fit in Los Angeles given the team's ongoing search for an upgrade at center. Let's dive into the pros and cons of a potential Knicks-Lakers trade. A blockbuster Lakers-Knicks trade involving Karl-Anthony Towns is more than complicated. Part of the reason the Lakers are unlikely to land Towns is his massive 4-year, $220 million contract that is slated to run through the 2027-28 season. Towns will have a $53.1 million cap hit in 2025-26. Towns might land on the optimistic end of LA's trade budget, but the Lakers might have just enough assets and money-matching salaries to get a deal done, Buckley wrote in a June 25, 2025, story titled, Karl-Anthony Towns' Top Trade Landing Spots After 2025 NBA Draft. And while he isn't the lob crusher many might envision the franchise pairing with Luka Doncic, Towns' ability to stretch the floor could prove even more beneficial for the Lakers stars. The 3-star model has proved a tricky one under the collective bargaining agreement, but a trio of Towns, Doncic, and LeBron James might have enough combined star power to pull it off. LA's defense might take a hit, but that may not matter if the offense is pumping in 125-plus points per night. Knicks rumors. Insider predicts a 40% chance that New York trades one of the team starters. From the Knicks' perspective, it is hard to imagine the Lakers have the necessary assets to entice New York to move on from the 5-time All-Star. Outside of LeBron James and Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves has the most obvious trade value. A New York shakeup is not outside the realm of possibility, even if Los Angeles is an unlikely trade partner. The Athletic's James Edwards 3 estimates a 40% chance one of the usual starters is dealt. I think there's a 40% chance one of the usual starters isn't on the roster opening night, Edwards detailed in a June 17 story titled, Knicks Head Coaching Search, Free Agent Targets, Trades, and More, Mailbag. Oh gee, Anunoby and Towns are very good players, but both guys have lengthy deals and have dealt with injuries throughout their careers. If you told me New York might try to get off of one of those, I wouldn't be totally surprised. Lakers fans can dream about a trio of James, Doncic, and Towns returning Los Angeles back into an NBA championship contender. Unfortunately for the Lakers, the salary cap will be quick to dash these visions.